Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, Crisis 169 is actually green right here, not blue. Crisis 9 proudly presents to you What Went Wrong, Season 1, Episode 6. This topic here is about Halo in general, but Halo Infinite mostly, but also Master Collection, Halo 4, Halo 5. I probably should have put in Halo, but Halos. But now, what went wrong with this game? First off, thanks for my channel, guys. This channel. While you're here watching live stream or later on, head on down to the comment section, leave a comment, posty, and also thumb up, thumb down, like, subscribe. Well, subscribe and ring the bells on if you ring the bell. One click or both clicks to get full videos, or just get when I start doing this rambling crap. Videos I make. Anyway, if I sound a little weird, I have a little sinus thing going on, so if it's not kind of weird. It's just I go back to work today, and I had the same thing happen last Monday on 4th of July. I had a sinus thing, so I don't know if it's just my fans or whatever, or just make dirt, clean my nose, my sinuses out. And it's cleaned up pretty good though. So anyway, though, that being said, though, what went wrong? Why did Halo Infinite come off the rails? And it's off the rails. I don't want to hear anybody fanboyism saying, "Well, Crisis, you don't understand. It's good on the Xbox." Well, it's good and fun though. But Steam count only put it at 55 to 6,000 players, in in a 24-hour period or last few hour period, and that's it. It's a native thing, and they don't put it in a off the wall Xbox side. Sorry, guys. Yeah, they don't put it on the Xbox ecosystem. The PC Xbox app I have on my PC is garbage. So playing Halo Infinite is hard because it wouldn't download to my SSD. I bought this on Steam. I'll show you how crap this is. I want to show you how crap this is, okay? If I get into the real problem of this game and all the problems with it, I'll be here all damn morning. I haven't have to go back to work tonight. But the quick, simple word is I have, a 2 terabyte SSD on top of my PC. It's no bigger than probably there's something that's size to it. Shit. It's like this battery pack, but making it a little bit bigger, a little bit longer, and you have my SSD. It plugs into the USB multi-tap I have here. I have tons of games on it, from Red Redemption 2 to Halo Infinite and Halo Master Collection. I'm both bought on sale. Last week I was on vacation. Again, why not? I have money on Steam. Let's pick them up. They seem to run good on Steam. Now, Halo Master Collection is like blah, that kind of weird stuff. You got that weird noise. 10 minutes rating, or 1 minute, 2 minutes rating, or whatever it is. Like, roll out, roll echo, because it's having trouble with the audio. And that's the game, that's not Steam itself. That's the game Halo Master Collection. Not a problem, not understandable. Understandable problem. It's understandable problem because Halo Master Collection is garbage. But it's still play because it's fun. I fix occasionally. But the problem with the Xbox app on PC is it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. I mean, I played Titanfall 2 2 days ago on my Xbox. It's on Game Pass, turned it on, worked fine. It's really stiff. I mean, it really feels stiff. Like it's really tight for some reason. I don't know why. But I can't play it on my I bought it on Steam for $5. The game crashed. Like, nope. I'm not buying this. Got a refund of $5. Well, it's only $5. But if I can't play it at all, except campaign, what's the point of keeping it, right? So you have to understand, though, where I'm coming from and what I'm saying here is the Xbox games in EA games. I have to log into Xbox, to log into the Xbox account to play the Xbox games on Steam. PlayStation, I didn't have to do anything. I have Days Gone. I had God of War, but I got rid of it. Just didn't need it anymore. Days Gone, God of War. They had log into anything on PlayStation. Just go. Kind of tells you who's really DRM, Xbox, who's really not PlayStation, even to this day. So you don't know your Microsoft password, you're gonna be creating a new one. Just because you log into a damn game on Steam. So, but then again, you play on EA Play on Xbox. You log into your Xbox EA Play, and that can be a pain in the ass because if it's from different passwords, it will not sync up. So it's really a hard thing to play with EA Play on the Xbox app because it's a cluster F of a mess. I mean, the Xbox app and PC shouldn't even exist. They need to update the hell out of it. The hell with updating Infinite. Update your Xbox app for Microsoft. Now, as Windows 10 Pro is working fine. It's working finer and fine. All of a sudden, now your Xbox app is garbage. I don't get that. So, ecosystem on the PC side, not great. Now, people have different quirks with it. I play a couple racing games, work out fine on it. If it's only Xbox games, it'll run perfectly, most cases. If you get those EA Play games, man, you got better chances of buying them on Origin and just playing them off that. Because it's hard enough as it is. Even with Steam games, I had like Battlefield 2042, I had to play it off Origin to get to work. Far Cry 5 with Ubisoft. But then again, Ubisoft, whatever. It doesn't bother me. Far Cry 6, like I said, it doesn't bother me. I can deal with that because those work actually. I haven't logged in Battle.net in a while. I'm logging in Battle.net eventually and play Call of Duty, but until Activision gets finally developed by Devolver Microsoft and they screw that studio up because they're already clustered at 343 Studios. They dropped the ball. The game is over with. Okay, Halo is dead, folks. I know I'm beating the dead horse here, but what went wrong? Microsoft giving Halo 343 Studios. Halo 4 came out. No one cared about the Forerunners. No one cared about these people. They didn't give a shit about these people. They're fighting the elites, and then they're working with the elites, and it's like, really? It's like, you guys can't make an enemy be enemies for 5 minutes. You have to keep making friends of them. Then again, though, the old saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So that makes sense there. I give him a check mark there for trying that. I give him originality. That's pretty cool. I like that. But the Forerunners just didn't do it for me. Yeah, you heard about them. In Halo 2, Halo 3, you heard about a little bit of words about them. Some about Forerunners, and of course the topic was changed to the Flood and Halo 3 and the Covenant, and the Flood was finally destroyed and stuff like that. But once again, you have to go with what you know. And when Halo Reach was the last one that I remember that. I remember the Spartan running with the bomb, and it's like, dang, you see the firefight, and then you get shot. You get shot. It was Cat, I guess, and the rocket goes up in the thing, and you see the Spartan, see the elite there, and the grunts, and the guy takes the bomb and throws it, and grenade, and it runs and it explodes. It's made for Reach and all that good stuff. I sat and I played cards on the floor in Governor Square Mall at a GameStop waiting for that game to come out. I got the game, went home, played for about an hour. I had to work later that day. Always working in a way. You can't enjoy yourself while working in a way. But I had fun with it, though, and I played the hell out of it. Great game. A lot of my friends who were Halo fans didn't really much like Reach. But Reach was really fun. Then they started leaving. Bunch said, hey, peace, deuces were out, with these dudes taking over. And they did. And they slapped code paint on Reach, did some extra things, but kept it the same. They're there, you screwdriving the screws back into place. You keep maintenance on it. Then they created Halo 4. And my God, that was clustering. It's so good at first. The Forerunners and Cortana is a bad person and she's losing her mind. We want to call him. I'm not missing anything. If you guys have played, you can play the Magic Collection. And there's all craziness and losing their mind, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. This stuff is. Sorry, guys. If something come out my nose. It's nasal. Anyway, though, Halo went wrong on Halo 4. It went off the rails a little bit on Halo 4. Still fun multiplayer. Story was okay. It wasn't great. But I played the story. It was a fun story. It was good. It was better. It wasn't good as 3 or Reach, but it was passable. I gave it more like a C. It was C, average game. Halo multiplayer was pretty fun. So it was fun to play. Okay. Then Halo 5 came out. You saw Master Chief versus that one guy locker room. Name is it like you betrayed us, and he's sitting there, Master Chief's all twitching, and he's the pistol, and then they 20-second fight, and all was nothing more than just Locker, what his name was, being elevated to the level of Master Chief or whatever. And and the fans hated it. And the fans hated the hell out of it. It lied to people. It was garbage. Multiplayer was really weird. It was kind of battle royale, shifting, kind of moving. I didn't really care for that much. I played it. I returned it. I got money for it. GameStop. I got it on Game Pass Ultimate. Played it for a while. It was free, whatever. No, I don't think I bought that one. I think I got it on Game Pass when it came out, like Game Pass Ultimate. I don't think I bought it in store. So I didn't really think much about it at that point. But given a few more years, they're saying, "Hey, Halo Infinite now." And a lot of us have our doubts and stuff, and rightfully so. Halo Infinite has been pretty much. Halo's been pretty much a cluster F of a game. Well, since day one, and since 343 Studios took it over. Since 343 Studios I've taken it over. And ran it into the ground, and they did. You can tell me, oh, it's the wrong crisis. It says no. Master Chief was once beloved, now it's a joke. When Locker, what his name was, fought him for 20 seconds. So-called traitor of the Spartan, we don't call it, or UNC. I was like, this is crap. Okay? And then they turn around and they make it a half lackluster game. Doesn't work. Playlist's not loading. The game hardly loads at all, I've been hearing. Not Master Chief Collection cluster, but it was getting close there. Halo Infinite is Master Chief Collection cluster because it came out a year ago at E3, and it looked like a mid-range 360 title. It looked like garbage. Even top systems like 3090, 3080s, 2060 like I have, 2780s couldn't make it look any better. The game was rendered how it was rendered. Granted, the lighting would be better on a 2060 and Super and RTX and stuff like that because you can use a lot of ray tracing to get it. But if the game is massive as it is, open world, it's going to eat up a lot of your VRAM, video memory. It does. I had to play Infinite on medium settings, even online, because it's a beefy game. I got 2060 non-super, standard 2060. Super would have been 8 gigs and probably would have been okay, but I wouldn't go any higher. I wouldn't any lower than probably 2070 on that. Far Cry 6 requires 2070 Super to run it a full optimization, recommended settings. Mine can run 2060, run at minimum. It's actually right in the middle between 2070 and the bottom 1050 or whatever it is. But that being said, though, what is the problem with Halo? What is the problem with it? And I can go on for hours about this. But I'm not going to. The problem is 343 Studios doesn't know what they're doing. Okay, and the rumor is they have contractors come in work for 18 months, because Microsoft only keep them for 18 months, then they leave. And they get 6 months off. They know that they go somewhere else. Contract developers, hard to believe they have them out there, but they have them out there. So now Microsoft goes to the dollar store and buys some contractor guys to come in and build their game for them or games for them. And now they have problems because the game looks like crap and fans are upset. Now fans are more upset because gameplay is missing. There's not a lot of maps. The Griffball just added. King of the Hill just got added. There's still no online multiplayer cooperative campaign story mode. Multiplayer is fine as is somewhat, but there's not a lot of Slayer. A lot of capture flag and stupid cell crap. I want to play Slayer. I don't want to play capture flag all the damn time. That's why I play Halo Master Collection. I pop on Halo 3, Halo Reach, Halo 2, and maybe Halo 4, and I play Slayer because all I want to play is Slayer. That's why I like games like Titanfall. 2, you hit attrition, now you're playing attrition. Granted, I mean, it may not be a match right away, but you know what? You get in a match, start playing it. I'm tired of games like that. And they don't even have a big team Slayer, big team objective, big team capture flag, big team this. They have it under big team battle. Sorry. I'm happy they increased it to 24. So I'm happy they increased it from 18 to 24. It's like 6 more players. That's cool. 12-12. That's great. You know, they could have gone 32 at least. 16-16. 32 on Infinite. A little bit higher than it was. But they don't. And that's fine. I mean, maybe the game servers can't hold it because it's too much fun, I guess. Or maybe it's too much garbage for it and it's too old. That right there, guys, is my big problem with Halo. It's a watered down version of itself that no longer has any merit. People say, "Well, Christ, you don't understand." You know, it's sorry, guys. You don't understand. I have a paper towels in there. I'm so sorry. You don't understand. You know, it has. You know, the game is awesome. Yeah, if you like linear, stupid, open world games that have no meat and no meat, a little bit of potatoes, then all right, you're in heaven. But if you want some big games on it, you can play Halo Master Collection and get a better experience. Even though the game is like 8-9 years old, and there's audio bugs all the time. 1 minute, and it starts doing that weird effect, like a static effect when it's talking. That's an audio bug. I played Cyberpunk today. I was doing a mission. A person drove by in a car, disappeared, and drove by. I know it's a bug. I know it is. I bought the game, played 8 hours of it. Can't take it back now. I'm not going to. See, Project Red, I sent a message, saying that they're probably going to be sending an update. No performance update. They do it every couple weeks, couple months, whatever. Every month they send out a performance update to help stabilize the game. Whatever. We live in 2022. So I understand games need a little, even games need a little encouragement, I guess, and they get going. A little bit of digital liquid courage, I guess. That's understandable with me. I can take that. Okay? Because we're so hooked in everything anyway right now, it didn't matter. But be as it may, though, as of right now, the problem I see with Halo and what went wrong with Infinite is that ain't much Infinite here. They almost rushed the game out a year. They gave it another year in the oven, but it's still a mess. Should have gone in for another year. But I know executives want the game out. You're putting it on Game Pass Ultimate. You're not making much money off it. That me who bought it on Steam for $40, whatever it is. Paid $15 for Halo MCC. So I go ahead and buy both of them. Why not? I got the online free and I got the campaign for $40. So it really ain't that much at all. online Halo 5 and Halo Infinite for free. So whatever, right? It doesn't bother me. I saved money because I didn't get it at full price. I paid about maybe $60 for both games altogether. It's together. It's cheap during the Steam sales. So that being said, though, do I feel Halo is dead? I think after this event, Halo's on life support right now. It's in shock right now. And if 343 Studios don't start taking this seriously, they're gonna have its game flatline. And I don't mean the game Infinite. I mean the whole game franchise flatline. Microsoft has to understand there's more to it than just throw out a game every couple of years and hope for the best. You own Activision eventually. You own Bethesda. You have all these games. What are you doing, Microsoft? See, I worry about Doom now. Because Doom is a mess too. It has that Jerry bug where it keeps stopping when you can't even jump. You start jerking a little bit, then you can run. It gets so bad, I have to restall the game again, and it still doesn't work. There's a coding issue with something that no one in Microsoft has figured this out yet. I played on the Xbox, it runs decently for what it is. But you really got to understand all this. It's something you have to understand. The game that you're playing should not have to have updates to update game lists that should be on there day one. The Forge is still not on here. And so when it comes on, it's going to be it's going to be a beta. Microsoft, what the hell are you doing over there? Are you guys so far in your head in the sand? You don't see that 343 Studios is literally butchering your guys' mascot? The flagship of Halo is taking direct hits. And it's literally losing power and sinking into the overall Death Star called Microsoft. If they don't get power back on, put that nose up, they're going to be slamming right into it. That's going to be one of many of the franchise going down the damn toilet. You have Bethesda you can screw up, and now you have Activision, Call of Duty. And you have all those games you can mess up and destroy. So I don't know what you guys are doing over there, but you can't figure something out. Because, Sand Hourglass is already ticking through. People haven't played the game hardly at all. People giving it up on the first month. And if Steam numbers are anything to hold to, if you don't get content up there right away, like chop, like yesterday now, yesterday now, last week now, you can go down to 2,500 players. Sorry, guys. I've seen Titanfall go that low on Xbox. Titanfall 1. 2,500 players. It go up to 5,000 players and hovers around 5 to 2,500 players. That game came out way back in 2014, 2013. It's a big difference, though. It's been longer now, 8 years now, about that now. 8, 9 years. It's about 7 years now. So that game pretty much dead and doesn't bother me. And Battlefield 1, even less than that. Probably 1,000 players may play that. May less than that. Maybe. I don't know. You know something now? They're playing it. They're keeping the heart pump. Yeah, it has a heart pump of a 89, an 80-year-old game, or an 80-year-old person, and it's weak. It's not as strong. But, you get games like Fortnite, been out for years. Apex Legends, Call of Duty Warzone. These games have spunky heartbeats, and they're running good because they're open world games, meaning they're not open world games. They're mostly live action games. Means they're constantly upgrading them every single week, month, day, whatever they're doing, with new content, new updates, new whatever, keeping the game fresh. Rainbow Six Siege came out a while ago. Still does better than Halo Infinite Master Collection And and Battle 2042, even though Battlefield 20 wasn't even off the damn speck on the radar, it went up in the air, Hindenburg, and crashed right back down and exploded. That's 2042 right there. So when EA pulls the plug on that one, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll be out, $90. That pisses me off, but whatever. But once again, guys, we have a problem here that no one wants to understand. The Halo fanboys need to stop morphing into action for a while. Stop calling our Zords of burned down build houses who talk about evil, talk about Halo, purchase Halo, in any other way, other than a positive light. And understand that your gaming franchise is going the way of Gears of War and going the way of what else franchise they have done. Racing games are doing well, but they're getting run down too as well. Because you still can't play online. You can't play online. I can go on my Switch right now and play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe online, just like that. Go drive around online, people throwing turtles and lightning bolts everywhere. But I can't play online because I gotta wait. Like, why? Then let me go online all the time. See, this is what Microsoft does. They get a good game out there, but they butcher it. They butchered Gears of War when they got Epic pretty much and bought up all the Epic games that we know. They're doing this thing Bethesda eventually. Now Halo's on chopping block right now. This proves the point, folks, that Halo is going to die. A very painful, miserable, excruciating death. And it doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what you think. It only matters what is done. And what is done is Halo needs to be a immaculate game. And it's not. And it won't get fixed because Microsoft's too busy worrying about pushing out those games. With Studios too busy worrying about their feelings. And you guys really understand, this is not a game you want to play around with. No pun intended. You don't have all day to make a decision on this. You fix it or pull the plug and say we're going to work on something else. Because I'm waiting for EA to say, you know what, we're done with the Battlefield. And they'll demand a refund from EA. You know what, this game is crap. I'll get my attorney involved. You guys can, because the game has no value to me anymore. I can't play it. There's no way I can play the game anymore. So you have to give me something for it. And even if it's like $20, I wouldn't care. But they won't do that at all because Steam doesn't care and EA doesn't really give a damn either. But that's a problem there too as well. And it needs to be addressed. Halo Master Collection was a cluster F when it came out. It took almost 4 years to finally get it fixed. 5 years in all. It still has bugs and issues, but it still runs better. Halo Infinite needs to not follow the same path that Halo 5 it already did. It's on life support right now. It's in shock on life support. And any minute, pull plug, goes flatline, is dead. It go the way of Anthem, where they won't even support it anymore. They won't support it anymore. EA won't even give a simple download to it. Just update something. They don't care about it anymore. They're done with it. And if it's true with the going to the dollar store, and buying up some gaming engineers, designers, programmers, to work on a game they probably never worked on before. 18 months, not a lot of time, guys, working on a game, especially when you have to know what the hell you're doing. I mean, if you worked over on PlayStation, Nintendo for a while, you come over to Microsoft, you have to run a whole new genetic makeup of the game, with the company standards. That's like about 6-7 months right there. And you still got another, year to go to get the game going. So you got to be Johnny on the spot, Susie on the spot. And you have all these updates and problems and pandemics, the days off, whatever you're doing. Hell, 18 months fly by, you're off the job. You're off for 6 months. She comes in, try to keep up what you're doing, trying to react. And unless you leave all good notes and hey, I stopped here, or I noticed I stopped here, a little arrow maybe. If you don't do that, if you don't care about the game or what you're doing, it doesn't matter to you because you're only being paid. You're being paid to be a part-time employee. You pay a lot of money to go in there and do do dollar store work for the money you're making. And I don't understand why they're doing that. Because a lot of people in 343 Studios are not full employees. They're part-time contractors out to go there and do it because they can't find the people to do the game working in the studios. So they go to the dollar store and buy a bunch of intern people who graduate or will graduate to make these games. This is what I'm hearing countless times and on different sources on YouTube about this. Like, this is weird. If this is true, though, it's really sad. Because now 18 months goes by, they finally get a handle on it, out the door they go. Get their pay, out they go. To work in Barbie's dream house, convertible country, or whatever the hell it is. And they say, I think the person's like, okay, so we start over again? Because they start over again, because they have no clue what to do. Because they don't know where you stopped at. Even if you did stop somewhere in film, things change in 18 months. So, all new engines out here, we're going to get rid of this. So you're working for nothing, practically. You're getting paid good money, you're just not getting anything done. I think why Halo was so bad when it first Infinite revealed. Because it was so bad, because it looked like garbage. Because they didn't know what to make with it. And they had to go in there and get the next 18 month people to go in there and make a game. They stay a little longer. Probably get shipped back out to their bags and plane and flew somewhere else to work on Sony games or somewhere else. No, different part of the world, maybe. To make games for other companies or help make games for other companies. So it takes longer, it takes years. And in 18 months, it takes 5 years. 5 years is 60 months. 18 months, 18, that's 16, that's 16, 6, 3, that's 36. That's 3 years right there. 18 months. Not 36, not 3 years. But you get like two people working for the same company, different people. 18, that's 3 years right there. That's 18 with 18, that's 19 now. So I'm sorry. Sorry, it's 19. Let's see what this is. Sorry, guys. A little mathematical thing here. I'm trying to figure this stuff out here. Okay. 18 times 2 is 36. Okay. So for the first 36, so you get two people working in the same game, but if 18 months apart, that's 3 years gone. And 5 years is 60. So you have less, say you have 36 months, those two teams leave. I'm giving you guys an estimate. 36 minus 60, you have less than 2 years to create or to finish this game. It's a game you're creating. So it sounds silly, stupid, but that's what Microsoft does. They hire outside people to make their games for them. Because I guess it's cheaper, than to pay them, 60 grand to come in there and work on a game for 18 months and go somewhere else and get lost, for 6 months. And get lost, right? So I think that's cheaper for them. But like I said, though, 2 employees for 18 months. If one comes in, that's 3 years right there, gone. Only 2 employees or 2 teams come in for 3 years working on the game. They leave. Now, new people come in who have no clue what's going on. There's no notes, no sticky notes, no fantastic videos. So they come in for the next 21 months trying to figure it out. I think what happened was, though, the game was getting good by this team here. 2 teams worked 3 years were good. Their time's come, they gone. Last team came in, oh crap, what are we doing now? And they gave us that at E3. Then they had to rush to get it done. And maybe that team got taken care of what happened, and they released this cluster mess because they didn't know how to get it out all at one time. See, it's really confusing. Now I don't understand why they can hire somebody and make it work 18 months, then leave them up. I think some of Microsoft has that kind of agreement where they have to work with companies like these freelance third-party developer to come in and say, hey, we'll make a game, but you only do 18 months. And why not 24 months? It's 2 years straight. You get a 2-year paycheck, and you go to work for 2 years, same day, maybe Monday, Friday, whatever it is. And you live there 2 years, and you get removed. But I guess that's me. I don't know. 18 months, I guess, is better, I guess. Because I guess I think 18 months is helpful programming certain things, maybe sound or whatever. But the website, the online design is not right. Because the game does not have all the games. Just now got grip ball and King of the Hill added recently, about a couple weeks ago, a week or two ago, maybe longer. That's not saying a whole lot of goodness about Microsoft 3.3 or any other two that does this kind of crap. Well, guys, I did my rambling for the day. Check back next week. I'll make another video. I'll see you guys later. Once again, be careful with the graphics cards coming out. There are probably going to be a lot of them that are refurbished because they're used. Been mined on. Don't buy them. They'll probably burn up and you'll be out of money. But I'll talk about that one probably next week. So peace out. See you guys later. Peace out.